God, remember how this used to be a Let's Play channel back in the day? Good times, good times. Why not do it again? I don't know. I don't think I would be. I don't think I would be very good at it. Who cares? Didn't you say that you would do whatever you want because cringe is dead and you're just having fun? And howdy! It's me, Manny! So I might have started a gaming channel when it got its first view and a like at the same time. It made me really happy because I have no idea who the stranger who watched it is, but they clearly like it, I suppose, and that's probably better than how it happened when I was a French Let's Player who did Bella Sarah gameplay. But anyway, enough of, I don't even know what it is. Enough of it. I drew for the thumbnail of that very first gaming video, and possibly the last, if my microphone does not start working again. I did another figure study. I don't know if you noticed, but I've been starting doing figure studies. The start of my drawings, the last couple videos. There are a couple, they should guess. What was I saying? Yes! Figure studies. You can see the first one on screen, and this is the second one. And I'm like, first I draw it, how it is in anatomically correct body, and then I change it to my art style proportions, and it looks so funny next to each other. Good vibes, good vibes. And then nothing happens. I don't know. What was happening? Was I watching another art live? What is happening? Oh, maybe I was looking for the proportions of a thumbnail on YouTube. That was probably that, actually. I was like, wait, how big can I make this? Look at the proportions. I think it's really cool to see. And so for the thumbnail, I decided that for the gaming channel I would still have my mascot, and it would be like cosplaying as the game, unless there's like a single character, and it would make more sense for me to be cosplaying. I'm thinking for when the Undertale playthrough will be out, because I putting the videos I made out of order. It's freestyle out here. I'm so scattered brained. I should have thought about what I was gonna say before I said it. But anyway, this is MINDWAVE, the indie darling. I loved playing that game. That was so fun. I love WarioWare style of the game. I loved the aesthetic, the art style. The story was intriguing. I can't wait to know more about it. I will wait for as long as it takes, because, you know, indie team, doing it from crowdfunding, good vibes. But I can't wait, you know? And I already forgot the start of my sentence. That's why you're not supposed to make long sentences, because then you forget what the start of it was. Tangents are evil. But yeah, the vibes, the song was great. There was this evil mini game in the endless mode that I could not figure out for the life of me. I hate it with every single fiber of my being. But other than that, it was great. No notes and good vibes, you know? So I drew Melanie, one of my 2 mascots, as... Oh my god, I'm blanking. I'm blanking on the names. That's why you start prepared. Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Did I write them down at least? Do I have anything prepared? Come on, don't fail me, internet, please. There we go, please. Pandora. Oh my god. Of course her name is Pandora. I'm stupid. I drew Melanie as Pandora because I felt like their demeanor, like, it made sense. And it was very cool to draw Melanie with Pandora's clothes, but still their color palette. They just end up looking very cool. And I think that's great. And then I also forgot the name of the other girl. Abbie. Throw me in jail, my brain is soup. And I drew Kayla as Abbie because, again, the vibes fit so well, immaculate. I have just wanted to draw Kayla as Abbie in the magical girl outfit when she's hitting the pose, you know, the one in all the thumbnails. I wanted to so bad, but then I would have wanted to do it in the art style, and then it felt more like it would be a drawing for like art style study, which I will probably do at some point, but that was not the time. For a thumbnail, it was not the vibe, so I didn't do it, but I thought about it, and if it happens, you know that I wanted to do it from the very first time I played it all those months ago. I'm doing my best over here. This video has been delayed. It was supposed to come out. My first my first video of this year was supposed to be on the first Friday of January, and the first gaming video the Wednesday after that. That didn't go to plan. We march on, okay? We just march on and we just do our best. We do our best. But yeah, I drew her. I drew them in her clothes of the normal pajama that she wears in real life and not in the micro games, because I thought it would be cute. I then put the background of the city for the background. Then I'm gonna put the logo. I'm gonna write a stuff on it, and it's gonna be cool. That was my vision. I had a lot more trouble with Kayla cosplaying as Abbie because I was not sure where to put their colors, because like I said, they're cosplaying without keeping the color palettes, and that was easy for Melanie, but for Kayla I was like, how do I keep the same vibe of the outfit as Abbie's with those colors? I should have made the blue and the pink way more different in you back when I designed them. That was my bad. But that does happen, and now I don't wanna change them because they're too iconic. I love their design. That's just how it do be. Live and learn, I suppose. Live and learn. Oh my god. Live and learn, because you know Sonic. And then moving on. And then we go to the buddy thing. I remembered the name when I was drawing it, but I don't remember anymore. What I remember is still that it looks like a Pikmin. Which is exactly where my fun fact comes in. I was 2 seconds away from making it a pink Pikmin, you know, the flying ones. But then I was like, I think it would work like Pokemon's, where it's just shiny. It has a shiny form, but except has multiple, because, I don't know, we're having fun over here. Now that I'm listening back on my recording, I'm realizing it sounds way more like the chows in the Chow Garden, the biology that you can change them and stuff, which would make more sense and also would like continue the double like inspirations, which is why I had been giggling about Live and Learn 2 seconds ago. It has different shiny forms and it's the different colors of Pikmin, but they look exactly the same. And that's just good vibes. Oh yeah, and there you see my forever need to keep a drawing of a thing that will be hidden just in case I will need it for another time so I know what it looks like. Would be cool if I did that with my personas moles, but you know, whatever. Oh, talking about moles, I finally upgraded my mascots into having freckles that are a little darker than the skin color, just like I usually draw freckles. I don't know why they still had the old way I drew freckles, where it would be the same line eye color for everything, but upgrade! Yippee! And you see me still struggle with the color palette because that's hard. And then Melanie, I've made the eyes a little more closed. I feel it didn't fit Pandora's energy or their energy, and I was like, it needs a little something. And then I was gonna do the flowers, like, no, the skull again, because that makes sense. What else would you do? I'm going to look up how this creature is called, because it will be sad otherwise. Oh, it's Skrunkly Garden? Skrunkly Garden? I remember something buddy. I'm confused. Oh, wait. Plum plant. I'm getting all the mixed messages. Actually, I'm just being silly. The micro game is probably called Skrunkly Garden, and the plums are the little creatures. Happens to the best of us, I guess, but it usually just happens to me because my brain is soup. Whatever. We all know what it is. We all see the vision, the world collides between Pikmin and the Chows. And I'm sprinkling some Pokemon into it. Bam. Oh yeah, I rediscovered how to draw Melanie's hair. I feel like I say that every time I draw Melanie. I never know how to draw Melanie's hair. I always will say that every time I draw Melanie, but Melanie looks so good. Like, they're so attractive. How do I do that every time? I never mean to. I mean, I do mean to, because they're supposed to be all pretty and perfect and stuff. But how do I do that? I'm never like, okay, time to make them look good. It always just happens without me doing anything, and I'm just like, how did I do that? How are they so perfect? I think that's very funny. And then I struggled to draw a moon for like 10 hours. I had a reference and I was like, this does not look like how it's supposed to. And I have no idea how to do it. So I just try my best for a long time. And then when I'm done, obviously I keep it in a little layer for safety, because it's gonna be hidden by the hair since it's earrings. But I needed them just in case, because they were really hard to draw. You know, with all of these times, I feel like one of these days I'm actually gonna be able to draw a character in a jacket like that and make it look right without a reference, just from muscle memory alone, which I hope I will be able to do, because I feel like that's the kind of thing that's just supposed to be expected. Like, you're supposed to know how the jacket parts at the side lay on the person after drawing jackets so many times. But to me, it's still a mystery. I'm amazed every time I look at references, and I'm happy I did it right. That's about it. I really like how it looks, the little pose, crossing the arms. They look so upset. They were just like, ugh. Which is very much what I was hoping to get, so I'm very happy. Everything I draw with those two, it always look like ship art. It's not even trying to do ship art. Look at this and tell me if you didn't know that it was MINDWAVE art or who my characters were. Would you say it was ship art? Because I feel like I would say it was ship art. I would be like, oh yeah, they're forced to hang out together, and dude number one is like smiling and all into it, and dude number two is like, oh, I hate you, but it's not true. I don't know. It was really cute to draw Kayla without their beanie. I don't know what about it. They just look so, like, I wanna grab their cheeks. I don't know. Look at it. Now we're going into coloring, and Melanie is gonna look so cool. Like, look at that. It's happening. Melanie, how do you do it? Who knew that the mascot who represent my perfectionism would look this cool? Oh my god, look at them. Just untouchable. But so yeah, that's kind of like my schedule now, I suppose. Art video on this channel every Friday, and gaming video on the gaming channel every Wednesday. And if I ever have big stuff in my life that postpones that or makes me miss a week, I meant postpone in a sense of like it's later than expected. but still on the same week. Like, I posted the next day because I didn't manage to, you know what I mean? I won't fight myself about it because that's not my job. I've been doing this for fun since whatever age I was on that fateful gaming video. But yeah, that's the thumbnail. I hope you find it really cool. And I'll see you next video, guys. Take care. Bye!